We spent plenty of time in the training room after being sacked 7 times in that loss last time out. Running inside, it's Hawkins. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And the Cowboys come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Looks as if we have an injured Cowboy. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
And first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Motion from the wideout. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Working the middle. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation. The Sun Devils trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. From the red zone, it's Brown. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal for this offense. They'll run with Brown. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. Gets it out fast. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. 4th and goal from the 5, and the offense is staying on the field. What a big moment here. It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Powers ahead, gets 4. He's down at the 10.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense...
Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Great place to start for this offense. Here comes the option. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Now the play fake. Going for 6. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the...
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Here's the pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Makes the grab on the left. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Off the play fake. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Cowboys racing to the line in a hurry-up.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, ASU. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit, the ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement. Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma State. Now, they'd love to win this one today, secure that spot in the conference championship game. A remarkable achievement. They can't really think this one's in the bag yet.
No, they've just got to continue.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Sun Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the back. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. And he'll be brought down.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
Complete to the right. Runs through a man. He might have space. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Arizona State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish with a 62-yard pass for the score. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Give to the back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, going to the air. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll move the wide receiver. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires downfield. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And they take it in for 6 more points.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Zings it complete to the right. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. And the Cowboys want to move quickly.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Looking to throw on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. 2nd and long working here. Got him downfield. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
The play action fake. can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? They just keep firing. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. To the air on second down. Still looking, on the move. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now you got third.
Wants to throw for it on third and goal. Touchdown, Cowboys! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the right. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Finds his big tight end. Turning it on. He's inside the 40. And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense.
Well, this offense told us coming in, they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Run in the red zone, it's Brown. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Punts it out of the air. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The Sun Devils have it in scoring position on first and goal. He wants to throw it. Oh, they're after him. Touchdown, ASU. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
Well, the defense is going to have to find an answer for this tight end down in the end zone. You cannot allow that guy that much space.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that, dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
They're working that left side. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
Going over the top. Makes a catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup. And the Cowboys want to pick up the tempo.
First and goal, Oklahoma State.
He's looking to throw. Here comes the heat. And he's... Great work there by this defense.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
I see a look of disappointment from this kicker, but that offense is happy. They'll stay out there and go for it. 4th and goal from the 4. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the Arizona State sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the...
Makes a grab and room to run. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brown. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Timeout taken now by Oklahoma State. That's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Keeps looking downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the number 5 team, the Texas A&M Aggies. And it's the Sooners, able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset. And it's 3 straight victories for this team as they start to get hot. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Mountain West. And now over to your game in Tempe. Through 2 quarters today, we've seen these 2 passing attacks just pick apart these defenses. Short throws, intermediate throws, even a few deep completions. An aerial exhibition so far. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountain America Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter. Gonna take a shot. He's got it down the right side. There he goes. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
We're in the second half of this game. You're trailing, David. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now. And if they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Amen. I mean, keep finding him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Catch in the middle. It's Anderson. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Sends it back in motion. This quarterback part of their running game. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Sun Devils will call on their punt team. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at them. The run inside. It's Hawkins. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Finds his man. It's Hawkins. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Offense in the hurry-up.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They're dealing with a second and long. Gonna run it. It's Hawkins. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces and is supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Oh, the big fella almost had the interception. Instead, it'll be fourth down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. He might want another play. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Off play action on first down. Looking deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Lets it fly. Finds a man on the left. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Sun Devils come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Hand off for Brown. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Offense gets set for second down. He'll take it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on third and short. They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a first down. Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Now 1st and 10 after they got them to jump. A give to Brown. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Grabbed behind the line, it's Miller. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to beat the D deep. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona State!
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled. Breaks into the open. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed in the middle. It's Coleman. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He wants to change this route. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. The Cowboys will hustle to the line. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. Timeout taken by the Sun Devils, their first of 3. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Under fire. He sacked this defense all over it.
In that 2nd down play, the defense, I think, was expecting pass. So you saw them come firing upfield. They use their speed. They use their athleticism. They win the one-on-ones, and they get a big-time sack.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play.
I know.
Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. From the gun. Looking to the end zone. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Sun Devils sideline, their tight end has been a brilliant target here today. Over 100 yards receiving already in this game, and I expect them to keep him in and keep going to this big target. As you know, the tight ends never get the glory, and this guy is on fire today. Let's see if they continue to feed him the rock. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Sun Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wide receiver going in motion. Slides to the ground, picks up the 1st down, and avoids the hit.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Brown again. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Cowboys will use their 1st timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. He'll field the punt and take it back. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. Always impressive to grind through in the late season and get a solid victory, and now it just keeps rolling as we turn our attention to what's in store for next week. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. It's Young. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Anytime the ball goes in the air towards him, I feel like it's his. Like, there are no 50-50 balls. He just makes plays game after game, play after play, and you see him featured in this offense for a reason. He's one of the best in the country, not just at the wide receiver position, period. This guy's in the Heisman Trophy conversation as a receiver.
Here's a heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock.
They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. They'll start on the ground with Brown. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll move the tight end. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Looking to throw, it's Keene. Heaves it on the run. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Cowboys are in the hurry up. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
After the 9-yard completion, a wide-open playbook on 2nd and short.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down, they've got it at the 40. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive.
Throws toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. They'll try to tack one more on their score. Bangs it through for an extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they cover the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Well, giving away 5 on the false start certainly doesn't help anything. 2nd and long coming up.
Ready, go! Ready, go!
One more time, it's Brown. Timeout taken now by Oklahoma State. That's their 2nd. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Now a timeout called by the Cowboys, and they will have no more. That's their 3rd. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quarterback extends the play. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
Well, this defense has just had this QB's number all game long. We're here in the 4th quarter, and still he's not able to set up in the pocket. He gets flushed to the outside, nothing open, and it's an incompletion.
Rushes on him, and he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game, so here you are.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Showing the arm strength to the left. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a 2nd look.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Young. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
The Sun Devils offense makes its way onto the field. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6.
I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Here comes the offense on second down.
Here we go.
Brown again. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The kick is on its way. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete. He'll step out of bounds just short of the 25-yard line, and this offense has an explosive play early in the drive. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on first down. He's going to run it. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. And the Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He wants a big play here late. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Fakes to grab. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. The Cowboys with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. On target. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Working that left side now. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So